Welcome to Talk Mary and Mike English Podcast. Today, you're going to listen to the story of my first job interview and how 5 small connector words, and, but, because, so, and when, completely changed the way I spoke English.
As you listen, pay attention to how these connectors build bridges between ideas and make English sound natural and smooth.
So, let's begin my story. I'm canceling the interview. I sound like a robot. Mike didn't mean to hurt me. He was trying to help. But that word, robot, it stayed in my head. Robot, robot, robot. All day, all night. Tomorrow morning, that's when it's supposed to happen. The interview at the international school, 30 minutes of English. The biggest moment of my life. I was ready to call them. I had the number pulled up. I was going to tell them I was sick. But something stopped me. What if I go and at the end of the interview I hear, "You're hired."
You're quiet this morning. What's going on?
I got the interview tomorrow at the international school.
Mary, that's amazing. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I'm nervous. Really nervous.
Nervous about what? Your English is great.
My English is okay. But the interview is in English. The whole thing. 30 minutes.
So let's practice. Right now. I'll be the interviewer.
Now, I'm eating toast.
Toast makes everything better. Ready? Good morning. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Mary. I am 24 years old. I like English. I study every day. I want this job.
That's it?
I said everything.
You said things, but you didn't connect them. You sound like
Like what?
like a robot.
A robot.
I didn't mean it like,
No, you're right. I heard it too. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Robot. I knew the words. I knew the grammar. So why did my English sound so broken? My name is Mary. I am 24 years old. I like teaching. I want to help students. Short, choppy, no flow. Mike was right. My name is Mary, and I am 24 years old, and I like teaching, and I want to help students, and that's even worse. Now I sound like a robot with no oxygen. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I should cancel. Maybe my English just isn't good enough.
Mary, can I come in?
It's open.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said the robot thing.
But you were right. I do sound like a robot, and a robot doesn't get the job.
Can I show you something? Your sentences are not wrong. Do you understand that? They're not wrong.
Then why do they sound bad?
They don't sound bad. They sound unfinished, like a bridge with no middle.
What does that mean?
Look, I like English. I study every day. I want this job. 3 good sentences, but they're separate. Islands. No bridge between them.
So how do I build the bridge?
With small words. Really, really small words. Watch. I like English, and I study every day because I want this job.
That's one sentence.
One smooth sentence. No chopping, no robot.
I like English, and I study every day because I want this job. That sounds natural.
It is natural. These words, and, but, because, so, when, they're connectors. They're bridges. You already know every single one of them. You just need to use them.
Show me more.
Okay, say this. I was nervous.
I was nervous.
Now add, but I kept practicing.
I was nervous, but I kept practicing.
Now add, because I really wanted to improve.
I was nervous, but I kept practicing because I really wanted to improve. Mike! That's a real sentence. I just said a real, connected sentence.
You just said 3 real sentences, all connected together.
Give me another one.
I woke up late,
I woke up late.
so I missed the bus.
I woke up late, so I missed the bus.
But I still arrived on time.
I woke up late, so I missed the bus, but I still arrived on time. Mike, that's a whole story in one sentence.
That's the secret. Connectors turn words into stories. And stories are what people actually listen to.
I was afraid to speak English when I first started learning because I didn't want to make mistakes. But now I understand, so I feel more confident. I just wrote my whole journey in one connected paragraph.
And you didn't sound like a robot.
Not even a little bit. Quick pause. I have a question. And this one is about you. Have you ever felt like a robot when speaking English? Type robot in the comments if you've felt this way.
Or type flow if you're ready to build your bridges.
We'll continue now.
How do you feel?
Nervous, but ready.
Ready because
Ready, because I know I can connect my ideas now, even if I'm scared.
that's my sister. Go.
I got it!
You got it? Tell me everything, every single detail, right now.
Okay, so I walked in and my hands were shaking. I could barely hold my bag, but I remembered what you said. Connectors are bridges.
And
And when the interviewer asked me to introduce myself, I took one breath. Then I said, "My name is Mary, and I love teaching because I believe every student deserves to feel confident. I studied English for many years, but I learned the most when I stopped trying to be perfect and started trying to connect."
you said that?
I said that. And the interviewer? She smiled. A real smile. Then she said, "Tell me more."
So you connected.
I connected. Not just my sentences. I connected with her. She understood me because my words flowed. I wasn't a robot, Mike. I was a person. I was so scared this morning. I almost didn't go. But I remembered what you showed me, so I breathed and I spoke. And when I spoke, everything connected.
You did that, not me. You.
You told me the truth when it hurt. You showed me the bridges, the small words, and, but, because, so, when. I just used them.
So, Mary, tell us again. What exactly did you say in the interview?
I said everything I wanted to say. But here's the thing. I didn't just say the words. I connected them.
Connected them? What does that mean?
Before yesterday, my English sounded like this. My name is Mary. I like English. I study every day.
That's not great.
I know. But then Mike showed me that small words can build bridges between sentences, like, "My name is Mary, and I like English because I study every day."
That sounds completely different. That sounds like you.
Exactly. The words were always there. I just needed to connect them.
So these small words, and, but, because, so, when, they're the secret?
They're not really a secret. Everyone knows them. But most learners don't use them to connect their ideas. They say one sentence, stop. Another sentence, stop. And it sounds broken.
Like a robot.
I'm still sorry about that.
Don't be. That word, robot, it lit a fire in me. I wanted to prove that I wasn't a robot. And the only way to prove that was to learn how to connect.
So what did you learn, Mary? Really?
I learned that English isn't about perfect sentences. It's about connected ideas. When your sentences flow together, people understand you. And when people understand you, You feel confident. And when you feel confident, you speak more.
Connection builds confidence. Confidence builds connection.
It's a circle.
It's a circle. And the bridges are free. Everyone already has them. And, but, because, so, when. Small words, big difference. In today's story, I learned something that changed everything for me.
What did you learn?
I learned 5 words that I already knew, but I wasn't using. And, but, because, so, when.
Connectors. They build bridges between your ideas.
Before I used connectors, my English was choppy. Short sentences, no flow, like a robot.
And after?
I was nervous, but I kept practicing because I really wanted to improve.
One smooth sentence. No chopping.
I woke up late, so I missed the bus, but I still arrived on time.
A whole story in one connected thought.
When my sentences connect, people understand me.
That's the lesson. Not more words, not harder grammar, just connection.
Now, I have a challenge for you, a real one.
Save this video. Come back tomorrow.
Practice these 5 sentences with us. Say them out loud again and again.
Until you can say them without a pause, without thinking.
I practiced all night before my interview. It changed everything.
Here are your 5 sentences.
I was nervous, but I kept practicing.
I woke up late, so I missed the bus, but I still arrived on time.
When my sentences connect, people understand me.
I studied English for many years, but I learned the most when I stopped trying to be perfect.
I was scared, but I went anyway, because I was ready.
Save this video. Come back tomorrow. We'll practice together.
You know, Mike was right about one thing.
What's that?
Toast really does make everything better. Now, let's practice together. I'll say a simple sentence. You repeat it out loud. Then, Mike will connect it. Ready? Let's go. I woke up early. Your turn. Repeat out loud.
I woke up early and I made breakfast.
Did you hear how and connected 2 ideas? Waking up and making breakfast? 1 + 1. I studied English. Your turn. Repeat out loud.
I studied English, but I was tired.
But shows something different, something unexpected. You studied, but you were tired. 2 opposite feelings connected. She practiced every day. Your turn. Repeat out loud.
She practiced every day because she wanted to improve.
Because gives the reason. Why did she practice? Because she wanted to improve. He felt nervous. Your turn. Repeat out loud.
He felt nervous, so he took a deep breath.
So shows the result. He felt nervous. What happened next? He took a deep breath. So connects cause and result. Mary walked into the room. Your turn. Repeat out loud.
Mary walked into the room when everyone stood up.
When connects 2 moments in time. She walked in when everyone stood up. Same moment. Great job! You just practiced all 5 connectors. And, but, because, so, when.
Now you can connect any sentence. Use these words like bridges.
Practice makes progress, not perfection. Progress!
If this story helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Talk Mary and Mike English podcast. We make new slow English stories every week.
Write 1 sentence in the comments using because or but. Just 1 connected sentence. We'll read every single one, and our favorite gets a shout out in our next video. If you're ready to stop sounding like a robot and start sounding more natural,
Watch our video on how to use in, on, and at without second guessing right here. It's the next step. After you connect your sentences, you need to talk in English without translation.
That video is waiting for you right now.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mary.
See you in the next story. Bye, everyone.